Hello. Today I'll be talking more into a thing that I'm going to be ordering. I talked about it very lightly in another video that I made. I think it's the one with the TikTok thumbnail, but it's the one where I played Stickman, Duelist. But what I'm talking about is my gp5 gas mask, which I'll show you right now. I didn't get it yet. It's coming on the October 2nd, and if you know the date that this was released, it would be 2019. It's a gas mask that was used in the Soviet era, but in the Cold War era, so it was used for civilians. There was also an army version, but again also a Russian one. There is a Chinese or Japanese version of a similar gas mask, yet it's also a little different, but not that different. It's pretty much the same thing. I got my one from Amazon, and I'm sure that's the best one to get it from, but if I were you, I wouldn't get it now at the time that this video is released, because when I got it, it cost much less. So much less. It cost 201, and now it's like, wait, I'll just make sure by how much the price went up. Again, if you type this in, excuse me, you'll just see this one. The gp5 original Soviet civilian protective gas mask, activated charcoal filter, and bag included small black. Again, my size is small black, but you could pick another color, except you'll have to pick another one. I was lucky. So for us, it cost 201 dirhams. Now it costs 362. We paid the 201, and now it's going to arrive on October the 2nd. It says here October the 3rd, but we got an email confirming that it's going to come on October 2nd. It's a safe gas mask because it's charcoal filter and stuff, and 5-star reviews. So if you're going to buy one of these, which I'm guessing you won't, but you buy it from here. And wait for the right season to buy it, because the prices and timing changes. Changes around time. So right now, if I were to buy it now, it's gonna come on Thursday. But when I bought it on September 19th, that was 11 days ago. Maybe less, but a little less. But yeah, that's just about this gas mask. More about it is a rule that I think I said in one of my other videos. If the date that they issued the filter is below 1972, it would be dangerous with asbestos in it, which, like most other channels that do mainly gas masks will tell you, it causes cancer. I'm not a gas mask channel, and this is just something that gonna do once. I don't collect gas masks or anything like that. So if you're here for a professional review, I know I should have said this at the beginning, but you shouldn't come here. You should go to Weapons and Stuff. I don't remember the full name, but Weapons and Stuff. I'm sure if you write that in, his name will come up. He actually has some good gas mask reviews, and he collects gas masks for his YouTube channel. So he's very professional in his YouTube channel. This is not a professional guide to the gas mask itself, and it's just something that I'm doing for mainly fun. So yeah, the reviews are also quite high, like this Tom guy who says it's a neat gas mask from Russia during the Cold War era. There's also a gp4, and just I'll give you some time to read all these. There's also a gp4 and a gp6 and a gp7. The gp7, I'll just call it the complicated one. The gp6 is the one with the voice enhancer, you could say. Again, not professional, so I don't know most of the terms. I've been calling it gas mask, but I think it's a protective mask. So I've been saying it wrong. They wrote it quite wrong here because it's a protective mask. It's like a full hood. It's not like a front face protection with the straps. It's like put it on and it's supposed to keep the civilians safe. And Russia gave it to everyone. They made one for everyone, but no one really used them because nothing actually happened in the Cold War that was like nuclear, so they didn't really need them. So now they found them and they're selling them because there's so many. They don't cost that much. They're the cheapest gas mask from what I know. And by gas mask, I mean something that can protect you from gases that can kill you. A N14, I believe it's called an N14. It's the small half-face paper masks. For any of my friends, the cheap Kurama masks, they're not what I count as protective masks because they don't actually protect you from anything that can actually hurt you. These will. And as long as, from what I've heard, if their plug is in the gas mask, which means it's new, it can actually protect you from radiation and stuff like that. But if the plug is pulled out, it could be expired, which in this case would probably just mean not being able to do anything about the chemicals and would be pretty useless against any real threat. I guess you can use it against your government if they throw tear gas and gas to control to control the people and protests and stuff like that. But yeah, they're pretty useful. Just if you really want a gas mask to really keep yourself safe, again, go with the new school. But if you want a cool gas mask that's gonna protect you from some stuff, not everything. If you're not a crazy nuclear prepper, but more of a prepper for some small catastrophes, I guess you could get this mask. I don't know much about it, not professional, so you can get it. But anyways, it would be interesting to have a mask like this. And it looks kind of interesting. I don't know why I'd say this, but it kind of looks like a horse. The front part of it looks like the horse's muzzle, I guess you call it. The mouth parts. It looks like a little horse. And the two nasal cup, I think, again, the defogging system, the two like lumps on the beneath the eye circles. By the way, this is the most popular gas mask, and the eye circles are like a very popular style in gas masks. But yeah, the horse thing, it looks like a horse, and it's kind of interesting and fascinating. Not really fascinating, just kind of an interesting thing that I see in it. It's very interesting, and the bag is cheap because, again, they were mass produced. The bag is extremely cheap, so they could be mass produced and given to everyone. But there's sizes. If anyone tells you that sizeless, like free size, one size for everyone, no, man. They used to measure the sizes from the back of your head to the front of it. For me, I measured it from the back of my head to the front of it, but straight, not from the top of the back of my head to my chin. I would do it from the top of my back to the back of my head to my forehead. So yeah, it's quite simple to measure. There's S, I think. There's no letters. It's numbers. I'm just mixing it up with a Y, which means cheaper. No, there's S. Sorry, again, can you believe that? There's 2, maybe 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And I think there's a 4, but again, not a professional. I don't know everything. Sorry if the recording is a little bit mixed up. like very mixed up, extremely mixed up. But like the volume. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this review for the gas gp5. Well, it's not a review, my view on it before I buy it, and I'll also make a video after I get it, and I'll make a video showing you it. So that's gonna be very interesting indeed. Right now I'm just awaiting its arrival, very extremely excited about the whole aesthetic and creepy and cool and interesting look of the thing. But this, so just last question that I'll answer for this video is if you want to know the difference between gp5 gas mask and a military one. I think the military ones are M16, so go search that. But the main difference is the military ones, the mask itself is the same. The filter has a pipe coming out of it. Maybe you saw that in the beginning part of the video. There's a pipe. It's connected to the big filter. Those have asbestos in it. It's kind of dangerous, but the ones with asbestos are much more expensive. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope you really did enjoy this, because I'm quite excited when the gas mask arrives so I can actually make the true review. I'll unpack it on video, hopefully, if I can do that and if I have the time to. But anyways, I think that's going to be the end of our video. And Amazon, the moral of the story is Amazon really is an interesting website with a lot of different things in it. You wouldn't expect something like this on Amazon, would you? Now you should, because Amazon is very good. Shop Amazon, not sponsored by the way. I am in the United Arab Emirates, where me lying about being sponsored is legal, but I'm still too young or too careless to actually get a sponsor. I'm just saying this from the bottom of my heart. Not that deep in my heart, like the part that cares for like the best company that makes your life easier. But yeah, very good, very nice. Hope you enjoyed, and I don't want to copy YouTubers. Goodbye.